Hi, this is Dundee from Booredatwork.com and welcome to our full review of the LG Thrill 4G. Thrill 4G is LG's first 3D capable smartphone, which can actually view 3D content on your Thrill 4G on the go. So let's take a quick look at the hardware here. On the left hand side, we do have ports for HDMI-out with cables provided by LG, as well as a mini USB port for data transfer, as well as charging. You do have a VGA front-facing camera, a 4-inch touchscreen, which is also allows 3D viewing. You do have touch-sensitive buttons for menu, home, back, and search. On the right-hand side, you do have your volume toggles, your camera button. The top, you do have your power button, as well as your 3.5mm jack. And at the rear of the device, you do see your two pair of 5-megapixel cameras that record in stereoscopic 3D at 720p, and of course you do have your speakers at the back here. So let's turn on the device and take a good look at the software interface. So this is running Android 2.2 with LG UI overlay on there, which you're accustomed to see with the LG Revolution. Design-wise, this device basically looks similar and feels like the Revolution. So the key thing here is actually 3D content. But we'll just take a look at a few other things before we jump into what 3D really looks like with the device. You can see at the bottom of the screen, you do have your fixed icons for your phone, your 3D space, which houses all 3D material for this device, your browser and your applications. Of course, your applications, it can be broken down to different segments. So you do have your 3D applications, regular applications, your downloaded apps, and frequent apps. Now, again, like I said, this whole device is basically geared towards 3D. So let's take a look at the camera, which records at 720p 3D. Of course, you do have your front-facing camera, which is VGA. We can switch that over to the rear camera, which is a 5-megapixel camera. Actually, two dual 5-megapixel cameras. You can switch from 2D to 3D by actually just tapping the button there, and you can see basically the screen actually changes to actually show you 3D content. Now, viewing 3D on this device actually works pretty well for a smartphone in comparison to other devices out there on the market. So you can actually take 2D photos, you can also record in 3D, and you can actually upload directly to YouTube on 3D with this device. So you can record your 3D content and put that up on the web. Now, moving over to the 3D space, that provides you a slew of 3D content. You can jump into 3D games. There are a couple of 3D games for this device. Also download games and apps that are in 3D. Go into the camera, check out your gallery in 3D, as well as view video content in 3D off YouTube. You can most likely see in the video here some semblance or reflection bounce off. Basically, that's the illusion from the screen itself as it's trying to portray 3D content for you. So like I said, this phone is fully geared around 3D and its 3D applications.
Let's mention earlier about the HDMI connectivity with the LG Thrill 4G. It's on the AT&T network. You do have your HDMI port here. Cool things, you actually supply with HDMI cables, which is quite lengthy. Plug it in. I'm going to switch sources here on my TV. Now, it doesn't auto detect. What you have to do is you have to go, actually, sorry, it does auto detect, so you can see it there. So you can see the Android home screen. I can scroll through. I can go to movies. Actually, sorry, this is the movie app. Go to camera here. Switch to video. Look at some of the recording we have here. I believe we still have just the 3D recording on here, but we can jump in and we can actually play video off the device. So you can see that there. Of course, this is 3D video, and this is not a 3D capable TV, but shows you playback functionality with the LG Thrill 4G. So that's just giving you a quick example. I know the sound's off, let me just turn that on. Turn on media volume. So you guys hear that? Everything works well, pretty good. So
And
let's
the device
continue
works
the
pretty well,
review.
smooth. Battery life is consistent with most Android phones at roughly around 8 hours full use. You do have certain little things added, of course. You do have your power controls on the very top, which is consistent with the LG UI that was just added on the LG Revolution. The device retails for $100 and it came out on the 4th, which is yesterday. But you can also get it for about $29.99 off Amazon. So it's a well priced device for a 3D phone. It's for $100 that's pretty good. So you could almost call this a placed into the budget market, but it's still a very good device overall. 3D on this device is works well. It's not a gimmick. Doesn't look fake fuzzy, or you have to adjust angles terribly to actually see the content of your smartphone. Overall, it's a pretty good phone. It's well made. Like I said, good battery life, decent, as well as the main feature of the device actually works well, which is basically 3D. So, if you guys have any questions, any comments about the LG 304G, let us know on the YouTube page as well as on the website. Also, don't forget to subscribe to all our pages on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. It's all Booredatwork with 2 O's. So this is Nandi from Booredatwork saying thank you and always enjoy entertainment.